A very old pressure gauge, and it doesn't really show well because of the sunlight right now, but I've decided to open it up and just show off the stuff so it'll be useful to me in the future to have a look at, and maybe to someone else. Essentially, this screws out from the water connection, and then there were two screws in the back there that's holding the main mechanism. I've managed to pry the cover off, so we've gotten that off, a little piece of material there, and then we have the insides of it. Knock that out. Right, that has gotten dented up, but it's not too important. I mean, as I said, this is just to scrap and see what's inside. And this is the mechanism, so I'll take a few photos of this, have a look at it, and just see what exactly they had in mind. It seems that the pressure comes in here and essentially opens this out a little. This has a specific spring constant, and that moves the dial. Let me check and see if that's what really is happening. It turns out this is exactly how it works. This expands outwards, difficult to actually show here. What happens is it pulls on this, which is compliance in this axis. Then they've put a loop here, which is compliance in the other axis. So they've created two sets of compliances. I guess that was required. This riveted piece is just a house that half, well, probably 1/5 to 1/10 probably even of a gear that rotates on that, and then this spring is to pull back this back to 0. So, and the little bouncer, which I happen to go over, keeps it from going past the 0. And yeah, pressure just goes with this. This here is silver solder at the end, silver solder here. Well, actually looks like modern ordinary solder and silver solder. Copper tubing that was squeezed, and I guess calibrated to a spring coefficient for the pressure. Here had a little copper look on it, so I filed a little, sanded it a little, and no, that's just where it pressed up against. So this is straight brass fitting, right? Solid stock. Turn at the end, threaded, drilled through, so they can rivet. Use those holes to rivet this on, and then tap them for screwing, and then just solder this on. So this is a hole going straight in here with a slot cut, and this pushes in there and solders, so the pressure of the water comes in. Interesting little design. I could see there's a potential for use of this. I have a tile indicator I want to build, and this is really the correct approach it, but I may do the way I'm doing it now. I'll probably make a second one using this because I have it now.